So we're now ready to actually map our vegetation onto our riparian profile. To do this, we need to get some of our circles. So the easiest way to get that is to click and drag one out of our key, Control C and V. Make a number of copies because you're going to be using a lot of these, and just click and drag that circle back into your legend and reposition it when you're done. So first of all, the first bit of information that we have is on our creek bank. So our creek bank will be between 0 and 1 meters, and we need to position our circle appropriately above our riparian profile between 0 and 1. Now, what we do need to do is have a look at the vegetation that is available here. So at the creek bank, I've actually got 15% of blady grass. So again, I'm going to insert a text box, type in BG, make it a very small text box, making sure that we don't lose any text, and no fill, no outline, and I'll be able to click and drag that so that it sits beside my dot. Now I need to make sure that my dot has got the right colour. So when I look at it, my data says that it was 15%. 15% means that it's frequent. I need to change the colour. So I can right click, go to my fill. It was the third colour, and I also obviously need to change the outline to the third colour. Move my text box back in a little bit. So I have blady grass, 15%. I then have native species, which are also in location. We'll do those in a moment. But we've also got exposed soil, which we haven't included in here. So I'm going to add that to my legend, and I'm also going to insert a row below it to include my canopy coverage. So again, I'm going to be able to know that my exposed soil is 25%, so I get one of my circles. It's in the same location on my creek bed, so it just goes above my previous one. I've already got a text box, so I can copy and paste it if I want to. Now again, I'm going to choose my colour first. So my exposed soil reading was 25%, which is common. So again, click on my dot. Common means that it is the second darkest colour, and the outline will be the second darkest colour. So I now just have to move in my text box and change the symbol to E for exposed. Again, try to make sure that you align them as neatly as possible so that it's easier for the reader to read the information on the graph. Now again, the last thing I'm going to put on here is my canopy coverage. My canopy coverage was 85%, which means that it's abundant. So it's already in that dark green. Again, I'm going to copy and paste a text box. And just change it to CC for canopy coverage. Make it a bit larger so I don't miss the text. Now, the smaller I can make that text box, the better. And all of a sudden, I've got the three symbols that I need. I'm going to move them around a little bit so that they're a bit better aligned. And once I'm happy with the result, I can move on to my next set of data. My next set of data is at 4 meters. So we know that each of these check marks at the bottom is 1 meter, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I need to ensure that my dots are aligned with the 4 meters. Again, you're going to change the colors and you're going to add the labels to represent the data that you collected. You will then have one at 8 meters, and then you'll have another set of data at 12 meters. And if you have data that's further than that, you'll be going up to 16 and then eventually 20. So you have a lot of data that you can now include, and once you've done that, we'll make some final adjustments. Go ahead and complete your key and your riparian and vegetation profile based on the data that you collected and is listed on page 15.